had an intro, that would be hilarious. Let's get ready to party, baby. Bringing it. Bring it. Bringing it. Bring it. Kristen Hawk changed her name to Cycle Breaker. Okay, that's okay. And I actually like that name change, but I will try to remember that. I think I will. Karen Dahl, I'm really glad. Hey, Tammy. Welcome back to the States. Hey, Megan Keene. Hey, Mods. Tammy, thank you for being a member. That's so nice of you. Hey, Squirrel Girl. Hey, Linz. Susan LeBlanc. Hey, Dee. Whidbey Island Hippie Girl made it. Pat Jonas, Susan Trigg, Debbie Lovin' Life. She's in Michigan. The traveling has commenced. Good. I love to hear it. I saw some pictures you posted. Yeah, Pat Jonas, we're going to talk about that. Hey, Teacher Mama Life. Lisa, welcome in. Hey, Susan LeBlanc. I think I already said hi to you, but I'm not sure. So I wanted to be double sure. Hey, Tamber June. Liz Tricks, just as I am. Hey, Buffy. Let's get ready to party, baby. Bringing it. Wow. Hey, Joanne Hawley, Bohemian Luciferian Witch. Hey, Christy Nicole, Lilac Lime, Sigrid, welcome in. Hey, West Coast. Hey, Jojo, Eric from Culver City, California. That's crazy. You're going to love it, Debbie Lovin' Life. I wish I was there right now. I was talking about it today. Hey, Jennifer Ogle, Barbara Waite, Ghost Rider, Donna Koopa. Hey, Susie with an S, Lydia Krause. Thank you, Lydia. Hey, Honey Lou, Holly. Love you, Holly. Hey, Puka Vista. Love Puka Vista too. Hey, DS Kitty. Thank you again for the bones, you and P. Taylor. Hey, Marty Jewel, J-Bug, Yawn, Kim Leaf. Hey, Tashbits, Ewa, dang. Marie Marion, Armine. Hey, King's Kid, the YouTubery is back. Did you change your picture? No, I don't think you did, but that's cute. Thank you for coming back. I really enjoyed your input yesterday. I just love having new people. Hey, Courtney Ann. Hey, Kathy Burkhart, Jeannie Hansen. Thank you. I got this in the anthropology sale. Hey, happy birthday. I think your birthday was yesterday. Diana, am I right or am I crazy? I'm not sure, and probably both. Hey, Aspire to Inspire, and if I'm right, happy birthday to you. Hey, Lady O, Alicia Johnson. You too, Lisa. Bringing it, Donna. Bring it. Hey, Molly Moon. I wasn't going to do a show today. I don't know. Hey, Karma Charms, Tiffany Murfitt. And then I thought, no, I think I'm going to be here because it's my job and I'm going to show up. Hey, Tracy Colby. I'm feeling a little bit, I talked to Lindsay about it today, actually, and I think it's safe to say she might even be feeling it a little bit too, but I don't want to speak for other people. Hey, Robin Miners. I kind of feel a little bit like, that's okay, YouTuber. I'm just glad we saw you again. Bo looks good after his near-death pond experience, Tammy. Yeah. Look at his head. Poor Bo. Thank you, Debbie Lovin' Life. Hey, Meredith Lynn. Speaking of Meredith Lynn, can you come get your son, Bo, please? I was talking to my friend. Hey, Trixie. I was talking to my friend about him today, and he really needs, Barbara, he really needs to be useful. He has to do something. He is not like Gert. He is not like a lot of dogs that I've ever had where like they'll just lay around. I thought he would finally chill out. Not the case, folks. He's going to be 5. Hey, speaking of, today is Gary's birthday. I mean, he died, but my Chihuahua Gary, remember I've shown you pictures of Gary? I looked at the calendar today and I was like, oh my God, August 17th. Today is his birthday. Loved Gare Bear. Absolutely loved him. Huxley would call him Gary, like the snail from SpongeBob when he was little, and he would go, Gary. And he loved it. Hey, DNV. But anyway, I thought Bo would chill out because he's turning 5. Not the case, my friends, not the case. And if you don't take Bo to do something, if you don't show him that he's important in this life and that he is useful in this life. Hey, Linda Gillum. Rome Taylor, you came back. Thank you for coming back. He will punish you for that. Okay. Hey, Caitlin, he will punish you if you don't do something to show him that he matters. Hey, Jennifer, like you can't just tell him he matters and give him a bone. You have to like take him somewhere. So I haven't been walking as much because of the heat. Hey, Lacey Silver. And a neighbor down the road from me showed me a photo. Hey, Angie Moe, of a giant rattlesnake next to her back door. And I'm not going to lie, I've been scared to leave the house ever since. So I don't know if I'm in a state of depression because I don't want to leave the house or do anything. And I just want to sleep. And I find myself feeling sad lately. Um, Not like deep, dark sad, but I just like don't have any energy and I don't feel like talking to people. Hey, Hope. It's also the heat, but it's also the rattlesnake that I saw. So I'm not sure if it's depression. I need to talk to my therapist about this. I'm not sure if it's depression or if it's that I saw a rattlesnake and now I'm frightened to go outside. I went out back today and I looked to my left and there was a fairly large box turtle next to me. And I thought, it's just not safe. It's not safe. So we went up to grandma's today and we did do our walk. I'm finding that, oh, it's so scary, Hope. I'm fine. Thanks, Donna. Christina Cole's in the same funk. Hey, Karen Tootie Greenie, Butterfly Girl, welcome in. Okay, Debbie Love and Life. So I got a picture of this thing. I'm not kidding. I'm terrified. This was my neighbor. It is dead. Look at the thickness of this thing. I mean, sorry to show you such a gross picture. Here, let's cut that part off. Look at the thickness of its body. That was yeah, Lacey, I don't know if I'm depressed. No, Ewan, not yet. I don't know if I'm depressed or I'm just scared of snakes. But it's the heat, it's everything else. So anyway, we went on our walk this morning and I know it's terrifying. Like I saw that was next to her back door. That wasn't like she was out on a hike. That's where you would expect to see it and that's fine and fair. She opened her back door and it was sitting there to her left. F that. That's terrifying to me. That's really scary. And it's not scary so much for me because I'm an indoorsy kind of girl anyway. You're not going to see me going outside, but I'm worried about my children, right? I'm worried about the kids. I'm worried about the cats. I'm worried about Bo, Gertie. Like if that was next to my back door, every animal that goes outside in this house would run up on that thing. I get it, Tamber June. So we've been walking in the mornings. Hey, Renee B. You pooped yourself this morning, took a shower, and went back to bed. Thank you for sharing that with us. And sometimes that's all you can do. Sometimes all you can do is literally shit yourself, rinse it off, and go to bed. I did that a couple of times last week when I was sick. I don't hate snakes. Hey, Shell. No, it was a rattlesnake, Donna Cooper. And so I don't hate snakes. I don't like poisonous snakes. I'm not messing around with that. And it's not me I'm worried about. It's my dogs. If Gertie got bit by that thing, I would be absolutely devastated. And I don't know how long she would have before I get her to a vet to get some anti-venom or whatever it is. So they come on the concrete to try to cool off at night. That's terrifying. Hey, Nicole Hazelmiller. Puga Vista, that sucks. I'm so sorry. I'm just in a weird funk myself. And the snake thing didn't make any better. But we did do a walk this morning and I found something cool and I put it in front of my computer because I was like, ooh, I found this morning. Isn't it pretty? I hate that it's torn. Like it's torn there, but isn't that pretty? I love the colors. That almost looks like cat-like, doesn't it? Doesn't that look like something like a tiger or something? Like it almost doesn't look real. This thing is huge. Like look at my head. That's a big ass bird. That's a fun part of nature. That's fun. I saw that in the field and I was like, oh my God, that's a rattlesnake tail. That's how scared I am of rattlesnakes right now. And I was like, upon closer looking, hey, Lumen, hey, Kim Gray. I was like, no, I don't know what this is from a bird. Oh, it's a turkey feather? That's so cool. Well, I thought it was neat and large, and I was really into it. And I was like, I don't really do good content on YouTube. So I'm going to put that in front of my computer and show people, because this is what it's basically come down to, is this is my content. I don't really have any good content anymore, so I just come on to talk about snakes and feathers. Jennifer, thank you for becoming a member, because as my content dwindles, it helps me a lot. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Hey, Chrissy Twig. Thanks, Cycle Breaker, Kristen Hawk. DNV, you're not sure what you think. Reminder to be a part of the Cult of Reese. You not only have to poop yourself, but you also tell us about it. That is a fair reminder. I think while you're doing reminders, I think it's important to also say that if you're going to say things like awesome possum, um, awesome possum, you go girl. Yeah, the struggle is definitely real right now, Linz. What are the other ones? You are not allowed to say that. Thanks, Red Ember, unless you do it in the form of a super chat. I'm so sorry, but we had to change. Nito Burrito's cute. I like that. Nothing Burger. Yeah, we're not allowed to say that. Thank you, Lacey. Have you talked through you have talked through a lot of heavy stuff lately. Debbie Love and Life, I really have. And I've had some issues with some of my friends lately too, and that's kind of bummed me out. Awesome sauce. Yep, that's one of them. Thank you, Joanne. Amaze balls and awesome sauce. You have to pay to say it. Thank you, J-Bug. What are we allowed to say? Jojo. Reese, I get my pups the rattlesnake vaccine in Colorado. I never heard of that until you just said it. Something about applesauce. That's hilarious. Awesome sauce, not allowed. You go, girl. No, I really don't. Hey, Tito, I really don't even like you do you, boo. That's not for me, and that's not allowed here. You can do that somewhere else. There's just a few things. And so thank you for pointing that out. In order to be in the cult here, you do at some point, I would like it if you would shit yourself in public and then come tell us about it. Been on the Reese fan club before Reese even had a channel. If sharding yourself, yeah. Christy Nicole, also, what did be careful super chatting me or giving more than a cent. Heavens to Murgatroyd. That's not bad, Lumen. That's super kicking it old school. You pooped your pants on Ozempic, Jeannie Hansen? Great. I can't wait to try it. Also, if you are single and isolated, you can't be single and or isolated. You have to be single and isolated. I would appreciate it if you would. Yeah, Donna Cooper, I can't stand it. Yeah, Lacey Silver, I think you have to be single and isolated. I still haven't really gotten any clarification on that. We did ask Jill, but she never got back with us. So the new word on the street is that I'm coming for your money if you're single and isolated. So just be careful. I think don't take any wooden nickels. Okay. That's what old people say. Cool beans. Hey, Amy Edge, loving your pictures with Sid. You're awfully cute these days and you look really happy. Cool beans is I'm on the fence about. I don't personally like it, but you are a member of the cult, Amy Edge, so you do pay a monthly fee. So I'm gonna make a ruling on this. Cool beans, I think, is okay once a day. You can't say it more than once in here, but you said it. You've hit your daily limit. Thank God I'm not single. Do you feel isolated? Hey, Boudica Boo. Tommy had an ablation of his heart. And I love that you're in here. It's good to see you. And he is better. He's better for it. And he's all ready to get laid again. Hey, Sherry LeBrun. Love you, Sherry. And I'm happy that you're here. Lacey, friend tax. Lacey, you can also use this $2 to use for the day if you'd like. So if you want to, if you're isolated and single, for instance, you could use that $2 for that. You can't combine coupons or super chats, unfortunately. So Lacey, you can pick. Hey, Caroline in Canada, can I cancel my membership to the Crapped My Pants today? You can cancel your membership anytime. Yeah, just you're not allowed in the cult then, unfortunately. At least I'm pretty sure that's what they say over on the hate channels. Lacey, but you can't combine things, of course, but you are welcome to use this for you do you boo, awesome possum, awesome sauce, or you're welcome to use this super chat for your single and isolated, but it's a one-time use, and unfortunately, there is a restocking fee if you want a refund. Okay, so it's kind of a wash. Thank you, thank you though for the super chat. I feel slightly randy, to be honest. Might be your hair extensions. Oh wow, wowee! What a time to be alive. So Tommy's other girlfriend, Ask Chen Shan. Read the fine print, please. Hey, Wisconsin Barb. Hey, Vince. Tommy has a second girlfriend that likes to put stories out on the internet, and she's pretty upset that I'm also with Tommy, that I'm his side piece. And of course, she's more important than I am. Like, I just get to see him every so often. She's a flight attendant. Thank you, Linz. So apparently she's upset about my hair. I know that, Boudica, and isn't it sometimes a good thing? So, Dick Chin Shan or Ash Chin Shan. Hey, Anita Card. She apparently, I don't know where you get extensions. Like, I don't know where you get them put in, but she's upset with Tommy because she was like, how come you paid for your side chicks extensions? And Tommy said, I didn't. Hey, Gemini girl. He said, these bitches and hoes super chatted her to do it. And so that's the word on the street, apparently, that Shannon Travolta, Butt Chin Shan, she's upset that I have extensions and I don't know where they go in. Like, I'm not sure where to find them. You know, this whole thing's a wig. Let me just adjust it. Let me just adjust it. She's pretty pissed about it because, again, she's his number one. I'm his number two, which I don't want to be his number one. Don't tell him that, but like, I got shit to do. I have places to go. I got bills to pay. Like, I'm not trying to be his number one. I just want to get laid sometimes, not all the time, right? Like, she can be there more than me. I'm totally fine with it. I love the guy, right? But if you're not going to pay for my extensions, fuck off out of here. Hey, jealousy. You can't compete with that, Reese. It's really tough to do. Hey, Humberflube, can you turn the air down a notch cooler, please? My face is starting to sweat off. Apparently, that's the other thing that Ash Chin Shan said. She's the worst sex I ever had. You can quote me. You've said that many a times. Apparently, she's also very upset. She feels sorry for Humberflube because this is what I was told, because I asked him to adjust the thermostat. And that's just too much on a 16-year-old boy. That's just too abusive to train him to adjust the thermostat, because one day he's going to have a spouse that also needs him to do that. And also making him get up off the couch away from his Xbox to make him do that is too fucking much, you guys. That's some heavy loading. I hate to admit this on the internet right now. Shan, you're not going to like this. I also make him check the cat food. Call the police. I make him check the cat's litter box and food. And sometimes he has to adjust the thermostat. That's why Lumen had kids, Shan. Super child abuse. I get that on a deep level. They are funny over there. They can't believe we all watch, as they are also watching. You're a bit of a monster, Reese. Yeah. It's weird. I get it. I make him check the cat food on a regular basis. It's very abusive. Hey, Jamie Castro, you allow your child to touch the thermostat? Did you make it cooler? To what? Well, how come it's not kicking on? Well, mommy dearest. Hey, Nene Hobbs. Hux, I'm starting to release my extensions are sweating off. Can you turn it down one more? Hey, P. Taylor. No wonder you think you're a bad mom. I know, I feel really sorry for him that he had to go touch it and adjust it. Like, I know. Shan, that's why you're number 1, girl. That's why you're number 1, and I am always gonna be Tommy's side piece because I just have too many things to do in my real life, like adjust the thermostat, and when I can't, I have to make him do it. Yeah, so she's pissed about this. She's pissed about this nest and how it's owned by me. Did you do it, son? Is it broken? Well, what's going on? Did you turn it off? Well, I'm on fire. You realize I'm just doing this for effect for Shannon. See you, Vince. Good to see you, bro. So I actually had a little bit of a topic today. Yeah, but that's weird. It's a hot flash. Shan, I'm so hot, girl, that I had to put up these extensions. I'm going to go get them taken out. I made a mistake getting them. I know they were $3,000 and I thought it was a good idea, but I'm on fire, girl. It's because I'm not wearing a tank top. Hey, Jeanette Brown, look at this giant ass super chat. Okay, so this is for renewing my NDA. I was gonna bring that up to you, but I didn't want to do it. Thanks, Debbie. I didn't want to do it here live. My going on vacation dues, because you're doing that soon, okay? And my appreciation tax, and my not saying those other words, and I have 3 days before vacation to be here tax. Okay. So you officially leave on what? The 20th is the last day that we will see you. I know you turned in your PTO to leave on this, but I can't remember what you said. Love you, Boudica. Thank you for coming in. I'm glad I got to see you. That's a lot of taxes. However, it's worth it. Hey, Catherine B. 21st. Okay. It also goes to the right place, Joanne, as you well know. It's going into the right hands. It goes into the cult. It goes toward bones. It goes toward cat food, and it goes toward the poor slave child out there who has to adjust the thermostat. Joanne, I love you. Hey, Crafty Carrie, that was a giant ass super chat. Thank you. That was very, very, very kind of you, and I love you. And thank you for paying all your taxes. Look, guys, I didn't come up with this. Reddit did. Okay, that I'm a grifter and you guys have to pay for all kinds of shit. We just rolled with it, right? They wrote the rules. You guys started paying and then they got pissed. I don't understand it either, just as much as you don't. That was a lot. Catherine B, I'm sad that we didn't get to chat about Church Boy in the Zoom, but I really look forward to catching up on that in 2 weeks. David Moreno, welcome in. So I have some stuff that I want to talk about, and I forgot to take the tag off of this shirt. Okay. Hey, Lenora Gray. Joanne's Canadian. Iwa, we're pretty much the only two that are not Canadian. Everybody here is pretty much Canadian. I found this out and it's really crazy. There it goes. Marty Jewel, I probably do need a fan for my room, but in the meantime, I can just get the free slave labor from the child out there that is so poorly treated who has to adjust the thermostat. I've talked to corporate about this whole thing. That's to include my publicist and manager. We will let you know where we stand on this after the final vote. I'll let myself out. Thank you so much. Hey, Joanna Arcana. Yeah, please let me know what corporate ends up saying on whether or not I should exist or apologize for existing or get my extensions taken out. If I need to apologize to Aschin Shan, what I need to do, because I just don't feel quite right. Thank you, Karma Charms. I got this in the Anthro sale. And if you know, the only thing I don't like is I need to steam it. I don't like this. I really don't like material. Hey, Sin, that's shitty like that. However, I do like this. I like that it's romantic. And I also got another one in a dirty dishwater color. Thank you, New Jersey Mike. Hey, Silver Lining. I don't love it as much, but it's a shorter sleeve and I like the see-through part. And then look at this. See these little, they're metal. See those little metal, like it's just so damn romantic. I love a flirty, hey, Jamie Palmer, romantic feeling, tits out, just your whole jugs hanging out. That's what I like. Did Debbie Love and Life gift memberships? Hey, Jamie Palmer, did I already say hi to you? And then did the Linzer show get one? She sure did. Debbie Love and Life, you're a little baby angel and an otter whisker, and I don't care who knows it. Okay. So I'm just putting that out there that I don't care who knows that. And I love you for it. Thank you. Thank you. What is the color of this? This is probably like just a nice pink, just a dusty, kind of a mauve. I did get it in a large and I wish I had not. I usually get them. Hey, Joan Marie. Jamie Palmer. Hey, Clara. I typically get a medium in shirts and I wish I had, but I did this in a large because I got frightened. Do we need to email corporate as well? Not sure how to proceed. Kathy Brown, let's send all of those messages to Tommy and he's going to get a vote on that as to whether or not I should continue to exist. Okay. But I understand why you would feel that way. Like a rose pink. That's a great, yes, it's like a rose. Thank you, Debbie Love and Life. I did not expect it, but it is so appreciated. And Lindsay's more excited than I am, I'll tell you right now. She's jumping up and down. Her tits are flopping everywhere. Kind of a salmon color, Lupita. Liz Tricks, here's my old, single, isolated friend who is easily manipulated and apparently hypnotized, Tax. That says it all. And I would say that's got a lot of truth to it. I would say that's probably about 100% true. Everybody feels sorry for Liz because she's old. I'm not fully well yet. I think I'm better and then I'm not. You mentioned you lost some subs. I can't subscribe again, but I can help build memberships. That's what it's about right there. Again, giving back to your cult community is really dedication and loyalty. And that's what I want to see more of. I want to see more of that from all of you. I want you to be more like Debbie Love and Life. Okay. We're losing subs, but please give back to this cult community in any way you can. Please hit subscribe, hit the damn like button, refinance your house and Venmo me, whatever it takes, people. Liz, as you can see, Liz is old and she's weak and she eats cat food because she's single, isolated, and incredibly easily manipulated. So, Liz, keep it coming. I love you. And that's just a lie. I'm just love bombing you. Hey, Bunny Foo. I'm just love bombing you, apparently, Liz. We're not really friends. It's just a hypnotic, weird, manipulative thing that I do to you guys. Thank you for your money, Liz. So now I'm cold and I don't know what to do because I'm about to get majorly judged by Ask Chin Shan. Original Anne, that dusty raspberry blouse color and lip stain seems to be an exact darker color of your blouse. Turquoise is super duper lovely together. First of all, I just love you. And again, that's just me love bombing. It's not real. Thank you. I was wondering about, and I know you like this necklace, Anne. I was wondering about the turquoise with the pink. And I'm glad that everybody is validating it because I really wasn't sure. Joan Marie, glad that I'm feeling better and back. I am so glad that you're back. I actually was worried that we lost you. I am Silver Lining. I was worried that we lost Leslie Katzenmeyer. Really loved her. Neptunes touched my soul, and I hope that Neptunes comes back. Apparently, and Joan, thank you for being here, feeling better, and being a member and giving back to your cult community. I know, Anne. I know it is. I'm going to leave it to you in my will. Neptunes, Leslie Katzenmeyer. I was worried about Joan Marie. We lost Marissa Martin. Couldn't be more sad about that. I really loved Marissa Martin. There's a lot of people. I kind of go down the list in my head. Thank you, Christy Nicole. And I worry about these things. I'm like, that makes me really sad. You guys think I don't know my class, but I know my fucking class. I know my customers. Sikorsky, sometimes, but Sikorsky comes in and out. I don't think we lost Sikorsky. Neptunes came into the boat the other night and said she had to move and like uproot her life and she will be back. That would be great. I hope she does. Joan Marie, that's horrible. Thank you, Tito. Hair extensions tax. Again, please be more like Karen Doll. Give back to your cult community, right? I want you to look at it that way. Yeah, we lost Marissa Martin. Yeah, she hates me now. I want some fake love bombing. Turn up the volume on the fake love bombing, please, Clara. Thank you so much for the super chat, and I appreciate it so much. Ruby. See, Ruby, I kind of worried that we lost too, but you can't count on Ruby to be here in every stream. I know who the hell is here in every stream, or at least like 85% of streams. And then I know who like floats around. Like I know we didn't lose Budakaboo because Budakaboo only shows up every once in a while. So I know we haven't lost her. Like she's not entirely gone. She's always around. Nancy Jane mostly lurks, right? Like if all of a sudden Joanne Hawley was gone, she'd be easy to lose because she's 4'11". But at the same time, I would be like, where is she? And we need to get some helicopters up there in Canada. Squirrel Girl, you're here. You're here. We lost Katie Did. Remember? It's a bummer. I'm bummed about Marissa Martin. Yeah, well, she just decided that she hates me and Tommy. More so Tommy. It's usually a Tommy problem for sure. It's almost always Tommy. Tommy apologized to me this morning again. And he was like, I am so sorry that everything I do makes people hate you. And I was like, I'm going to be honest. I don't ever think about it. I don't ever think it doesn't even cross my mind. I'm never like, I would notice, Fat Jonas. I would notice if any of you disappeared. Quite honestly, I notice. Okay. I mean, sometimes people disappear and I'm like, I'm glad that person disappeared. But otherwise, no, I get sad about it. I lose sleep. I said to Tommy, I was like, I really don't. Hey, love it. I really don't look at it that way. It's like the hate, right? Like it's like the hate. I'm grateful for my haters. I'm grateful for the hate. I really am. I'm grateful for it. So Tommy isn't hate. I don't hate Tommy. I'm crazy in love with that man. So we are just a we, and if people hate me because of him, it's worth it to me. He's done a lot for me. He's my very best friend in this world. Hey, Gina. But what I'm saying is, it looks like it's really going to storm. What I'm saying is, I don't think about it that way. I never am like, Tommy, if it weren't for that pesky Tommy, like people would like me. No, no, no. People hate me on their very own. Please call the police if you don't see me after 2 or 3 days here. Well, I would text you first. But I would, I mean, sure, that would concern me a lot. I don't have your address to call the police and send them, but I would just say she's somewhere in Texas. And we all know that Texas is quite small and easy to scour. So don't worry. I would call said police and just say, police, her name's Renee B. and she's in Texas. Please go find her. Hey, Petey. I love Pete. Pete's my new friend, guys. So Pam, we all know Pam. We love Pam, but Pete is also with Pam. It's kind of like Reese is with Tommy. Pete is with Pam. Not to mention, his name is Pete. Anybody named Pete, like I already like. Isn't that weird? Pete's, Adams, and Ben's are typically like people you want to know. Pete's can't hurt you. Pete's don't do damage. Like Petey, I know he doesn't probably want me to call him Petey, but like, exactly, Joan Marie. And we don't take it personal. Pete's are just always good guys. Like you're safe with a Pete. Your dad is Pete. His nickname is Sneaky Pete. Yeah, there's just something. It's just, you're a treasure. He's a bit of a treasure. I've met him. I love Pete. Pete's my new Facebook friend too. So it's kind of a big deal. Pete, I love that you're recovering. We say a lot of prayers for you, my friend. How do you feel about Falcon? Falcon is one of my favorite names for a male or a female, and you never hear it, Debbie Love and Life. Plus, I love that he looks like George Carlin, and he's like 7'9". You know how I feel about guys that are super tall? I know that you guys are upset with me that Ed Kemper, the serial killer, I know that people don't like that he was a serial killer, and that is a nasty habit. But I do love that he was like 7'9", right? Kind of like Falcon. Honey Lou can't get rid of me tax, and I love you too, babe. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, and thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry I manipulated you into giving me your money. What about David's? David's can be real scuttlebutts. I don't know. I have an uncle David, and he's a real creeper. But for the most part, I feel like Davids are pretty neutral, but they can be assholes. Hey, Jen Finberg. Um, I'm here for Team Tommy and Reese Hope, and we're here for you. And I love you, and I actually think about you quite a bit. Thank you for being a member and for saying that. You like a few serial killers, to be fair. So, speaking of serial killers, and then we'll get on to the real topic. Linda Stokes, late tax, we'll take it. Linda, thank you. And I really apologize for taking your tax money. Know that it goes into the supporting. It goes into a nice pot that supports the cult community. So just know that your money is going to the right place. Okay. I want you guys to know that. And it's important to me that you do. But I'm sorry that I manipulated you into being here and taking your money. So, real quick, Tommy's going to do a show on this tonight. I already told him I want to be a part of things going forward about it. Sorry, Shannon. Hey, Twyla. Remember when Tommy called you like Twyla or something, and it was so weird? He's 6'1". Oh, okay. But you're just tiny like Joanne Hawley, so he looks way taller. Did you once say your dad's brother was in Scientology? Yes, he is. He still is. He has been since I was born. So, speaking of serial killers, just real quick, have you guys heard? Speaking of my dad, he's got my dad's name, which I was like, maybe it's my dad. Have you guys heard about this dude? Tommy's going to do a show on it tonight. Lindsay. So, he's apparently, Tommy was giving me fucking nightmares last night. Speaking of also the God stream, we're doing it Wednesday. Wednesday. Okay. Reese, I love how you don't take their BS hate seriously and joke about it. I do too. Thank you for saying that, Christy Nicole. I love joking with the haters, but then you know what they do? They always go, see, she's obsessed with us. See, she can't stop checking. She's obsessed. But the joke's more on them because they're watching. So it's like, who really has the addiction here? Like, at least I'm making money and manipulating these people into thinking that they're helping a cult community. The joke's on fucking you because you're watching and you ain't getting paid. You're just a fucking it's like a Gacy situation. So we don't know if it's who's Shannon? That's Tommy's other girlfriend on the internet. She's this psycho woman on Reddit. And she tells the world, hey, Gazaro, she tells the world that she is his girlfriend and like they have sex all the time. And she has like videos and she's like, every time Reese and Tommy are together, he won't stop texting me. Like she's like not just out to lunch, like tethers are cut. Like she's out. She's like way beyond Thunderdome. So it could be a father-son serial killer situation, but this is some crazy shit. It's in the great state of Philadelphia. Totally unhinged. Yeah, she's gone. And it's terrifying. And that's all I really know. But this dude like killed over 100 people, apparently. I'm making money on their views, Christy Nicole. I don't think they seem to understand that everything they do and say we laugh at, it backfires every time. And it's become a fun little topic of conversation, has it not? Living the good life in their head, original Ann. So this dude, just real quick, guys, his name is Eugene, which I'm always curious about a serial killer's name, right? Like names matter. Like Pete, Pam's husband, he ain't a serial killer. I can tell you right now. I've already met him, but say I hadn't. Pete's not a serial killer because his name is Pete, right? There's no fucking serial killers named Pete. There's just not. It's never happened. It's not on record. It's kind of like orcas have never killed a person, right? There's like 2 instances in the whole time of Earth, like since Jesus, that a coyote killed someone. It's the same pattern. See what I'm saying here? Like there's no such Pete in the record book of serial killing. And I rely on that. It makes me feel relaxed. What in the great state of Philadelphia is going on? He said he kills boxes of cereal all the time. That is so something Pete would say. Eugene. Yeah, so this dude like murdered a bunch of people. And Tommy told me last night, and he was like, he made over 70. There's a book. Mhm. This dude made over 70,000 videos of him killing people. And Tommy told me all these details last night. And the first thing I said, I was eating in front of him, and I was like, that's a sick fucking habit. I was like, that's a dirty ass habit. And he was like, what's a sick habit? I was like, killing people. Like, you need to find fucking something to do with your time. You got to find something else to do. Cause that's when you're getting into the hundreds, killing people by the hundreds, right? By the centurions. That's too dirty of it. That's an addiction. You have a problem, sir. Eugene, you have a problem. And you need to pick up a different habit. That's a sick ass habit right there, you dirty bird. Raymond, I don't think you missed anything. No. Exchange rate 30% YouTube takes. Here's 67 cents splurge. Well, actually, Tiffany Murphy, you're right on the money. Truly, no pun intended. Because that lady that said if you're single or isolated, which I know you're not, but don't give Reese a cent. And I think 67 cents is right. Hey, Tennessee girl, and thank you for the super chat. Can you say Shannon's last name? I want to look her up. I can, but I'm not. I've said it many times. I mean, it was her YouTube channel name, so it's not doxing. But the other reason I'm not going to, you'll never find her. It's one of those common last names like Brown or Williams or guess another one. You won't find her. I know who she is. And of course, I know where she is because she texts Tommy all the time and they're like constantly having phone sex. Melissa. Dude's name was Peter. Melissa had to go finding it. She had to go find someone named Peter. Now, Peter is not the same as Pete. I need to work on my cult. There you go. The chat can dox her. I need to work on my cult. I get that. I have to work on it daily. It's a daily thing. This is wild though. And I'm actually really curious about this dude. This is absolutely terrifying. And I'm really deeply uncomfortable. And again, I've said this, but like serial killing these days, Tommy does have a YouTube channel. You can, my mods will post it. It's called The Lifeboat. He's a lot of fun. What a random ass comment. Golden Play. Did you ever release that list of blackened out gesture parties for 2019? That's too specific, my friend. I don't even know what you're talking about. Was Pittsburgh on the list? Blackened out gestures parties for 2019? I don't know if I did. But you remind me, I really should talk about the gestures again. There's Tommy's channel. Hey, Pat Kimbrell. Eugene could easily be an angry person. John Wayne Gacy was a jester or Elks Lodge. I came from your past jester life story. Okay, Golden Play. John Wayne Gacy that I know of was not a jester. He was, I think, Elks Lodge. But John Wayne was a jester. That's probably who you're confusing that with. John Wayne was a jester. Couple of presidents, Truman and Gerald Ford. Thank you, Jason. Thank you guys for posting Tommy's channel. It's hard to be a serial killer these days. I really think if that's a career path you're going to choose, I think you're going to be disappointed every time you do it. It's hard to get rid of things. Okay, Chris Crafts and Coffee. We could do some gesture stuff. It's also, I think it's just going to be difficult. I think Tyrus from Fox News has a gesture chain. Gross. That dude freaked me out. I forgot about that guy. Jeff used to watch that show, the Greg Foreman show or whatever it was called. Hey, Mary Krause. I forgot about that dude. He freaked me out. I didn't like him. There's way too many cameras to be a serial killer. Also, you're just looking at, all kinds of hairs and just, I think you're going to be disappointed. And I think you should find something else to do with your time. Honestly, I don't think it's productive. Now, but the only thing I was brought this up is because oh, okay. Yeah, Jen. Um hey Sage, who's your favorite serial killer? I feel like Susie Oberhor right now. I'm like, y'all, who's your favorite serial killer? It's hard to choose, y'all. I really liked, but I liked him because of his height. I liked, um, of course, Dexter, but I always have to think about it. Kemper, Ed Kemper, because he's 7 feet tall. And he seemed really, I don't love the BTK actually. He's ugly. It looks matter for me if you're going to be a serial killer. Definitely, I have to be somewhat attracted. There has to be something I'm attracted. And looks matter. So, no, definitely not Dennis Rader. He's a creeper. I wouldn't sleep with him. Um, Bundy. I would have gone off into the woods with him. And I'm going to say this too. Now, he wouldn't have been interested in me, but Dahmer, I thought he was ugly until Tommy and I were looking at pictures of him. And I was like, he has some pictures where he's kind of cleaned up looking. Kiki. Dahmer has some fucking weird ass pic. I was like, that's Dahmer? I was like, that's not the Dahmer I had in my head. He looked kind of hot. Thank you. Karen Dahl says beautiful hair extensions. Thank you. Shan, if you want to know where I got these done, reach out, girl. Reach out and ask your boyfriend, Tommy. I told Tommy, I was like, hey, do you mind texting Shannon and just telling her that these are real? And I'm not talking about my tits. You felt bad for Dahmer? I know. Christy Nicole. Hey, Megan. Oh, yeah. Rex Heuermann, the Gilgo Beach dude. He is really tall, but he freaks me out and he looks like Jeff. He looks like my ex-husband to me. And I don't know why that is, but I just can't. I can't connect the two. I can't want to be in the same room. Also, just knowing what he did makes me way less attracted. Okay, Abigail, I'm sorry to hear that. My stomach was off today too, and I was driving home and I had to clench myself so tight that I couldn't talk on the phone. I was talking to Tommy and I was like, I have to go. Like, I have to leave. I can't talk to you because I can't focus and I have to clench my ass together right now. Jeff looks bad. I don't know what he looks like, Raymond. I have no idea. Jeff has me blocked on like every platform you could possibly block, which that's always weird to me. It's like, why are you blocking me? Do I come off as a stalker to you? I don't think so. I mean, again, we talked about this yesterday. I can't, I would never be obsessed with anybody. I'm just too, I don't know if it's a laziness thing. Hey, Helen Baker. I definitely, I find myself being obsessed with the idea of certain meals, like food, especially like Mexican food. Like, but I don't find myself being obsessed, like wanting to go stalk somebody's profile picture. Like, that's weird to me. And I don't know why you are so high on yourself, Shannon, but I'm not sure myself. Let's get into the real topic of this. Richard Ramirez was a creeper. I mean, let's be honest, all serial killers are creepy, but there's a level of attraction for each one, no? At least for crazy ass women like myself. Um, what is happening here? Okay. Raymond, you okay? I have not received it. Thank you though. Hey, Debbie Gonzalez. I'm hot, but not a stalker. I don't know what that means, but thank you so much. I don't consider myself to have like stalker anything. Like, people have to send me stuff that Shannon's doing. I don't go looking for that. I don't care what that crazy ass woman is doing. I really don't find myself obsessing like the people who obsess here do, like the crazy ass psycho watchers right now. Wouldn't it be creepy if there was a serial killer watching right now? Ooh, I don't like that. That's frightening. Did that ever cross anybody's mind till just now? Am I the first person that thought of that? What if there's a fucking serial killer right now watching us, like reading the chat? Oh, that took a dark turn, did it not? That took a really dark fucking turn. Do serial killers watch stuff? Do they watch YouTube? Boy, that's kind of went the other way, didn't it? Hey, Rip Curl. Hey, Jen Marie. That's terrifying, Jen Marie. Hey, Beth. You have all kinds of people watching you right now. You just never know. I try not to think about it. I try to think the only people watching are the ones in the chat right now. But then if you start going down the rabbit hole of like, your ex husband could be watching, stalkers could be watching, someone could be watching right now, like just slapping the ham, like all of those things. I try to get that out of my head because then I get all uncomfortable and I'm like, oh my God. And then if they are going to do that, couldn't they at least super chat me? Like that kind of pisses me off too. It's like nothing's free. Like, if you're going to do that and be a fucking creep, you better send some money this way because that's at least going to level the playing field. Yeah, Debbie. So, the real thing, which one of us is likely to be on the list? Yeah, this is almost like reminds me of the movie Clue. Like, which one of us in here is the fucking creeper right now? Heidi. That's terrifying. Hey, Raquel. Stalkers are creepy. And I wonder too, like, do stalkers change their tunes? Probably not. It's kind of like any other kind of criminal. I feel like it's a pattern, right? Like if you're a stalker, if you have like a stalker mentality, hey, Queen of the Machines, Joanne Hawley, you paid your way, girl. Serial killers are on the internet. Pedos are watching everyone that shares their children online. Okay, well, Queen of the Machines, you just ruined it. Now I'm terrified. I'm really deeply uncomfortable. Um, Man, I put my whole life out here. Is somebody like planning my death right now? Are they like taking notes? Jeez, what a way to go. When did Shannon have a date with her boyfriend? Does his brother not know her well? Iwa, she actually put on the internet that she met his entire family. That's how insane this woman is. Like she's Shannon went bye-bye long ago. Uh so I have something I really wanted to say. Yeah, it is reality. You're right. I just try not to think about it. We only think about what we focus on. If you think about that for a minute, that's a weird ass thing to think about too. Does anybody ever think about that? Do you realize that like we're not living? Hey, boomerang back. Do you realize just before we get into the other topics that we were going to discuss and let's be honest, this whole channel is like always in the weeds anyway. Do you realize that we're not actually living life? Like you're not living your life. We don't know a shit about the world. Do you realize that you're only putting attention on like what matters to you? You only value what you value. Like it makes me think about I have a friend. Hey, Susan, here's money for an extra lock. You're creeping me out. You live in the country. Okay. Oh, I thought you meant like a lock of hair for my extension. Seriously, I was like an extra lock uh because these are not real. Not real. I know it looks real. I know that looks very real. These are just plain old extensions, people. Um Thank you. Purchasing an extra lock. Okay. That will get me close to that. Thank you, Susan LeBlanc. I couldn't be more grateful. Serial killers are not cool in any way, says Rip Curl. Rip Curl is also a man. Crazy ass women are crazy. And sometimes some women like get on the serial killer train. I'm not one of them. But don't you think it's weird that you're not living your life? They are only placing value and you're putting your energy into your life. You see what I'm saying? Surely you do, right? Don't make me explain this. I have a friend who gets very political with me. Okay. Hey, Lynn Swell. Diane Fry. A lot of creepers out there, girl. Um, I have a friend who gets very political, and not just political, but like the world. She'll call me and she'll be like, "Aren't you aware? What's this extension doing? Let's fix that." She'll call me and go, "Aren't you aware of what's going on right now in Iraq?" And I'm like, "No, not at all. Like, no fucking clue. No idea. I don't know." Does that make me good or bad? Not really. I just don't know. Anti-stalker fund. See, I love the ways you guys come up with money to support your local cult community. Thank you, Joan Marie. Your $2 matters, especially if you are single and isolated. That adds extra to it. And they keep track for us over on Reddit. Hey, Linda Garden Lady. Thank you, Joan Marie. It matters. I have a friend who's like, everything going on in the world, she's panicking about. Abigail says your haters aren't very bright. Interesting, D. After all, every time they insult you, it backfires. Abigail, not just one time, not just two, every time. Every time. They're pretty damn dumb, especially Ask Chin Shan. So I have a friend who will call me, and it's been this way for years, and I just let her do it. It just rolls off. But it is odd to me that this woman calls me and it sounds like the George Carlin skit where he's like, "You're worried about the bees, you're worried about the trees, you're worried about the whales, don't kill those snails." Now, that would be me because I'm an animal lover and I do worry about that stuff. But she's the opposite of animals. She will talk about all of this, like what's going on in America and the political climate, and we're all doomed, and World War III is on its way, and what's going on in Iran and Israel, or what. I'm just throwing, I don't even know. She just will say these things to me. And I'm like, mm-mm. The problem is she shames me for it every fucking time. She'll go, "I can't believe you don't know." Like, I can't, she'll be like, you're just blissfully like, don't look into it because you won't be able to not see like that your rights have been taken away, and we're just all criminals. Where she told me, thanks, Marsha Laird. Hey, Sophia, she told me literally not too long ago. What did she say? Our rights are going to be taken away, and we're all getting offloaded to another country or being put in prison. And I was like, really? Hey, Gary, Gare Bear. Guess what today is, Gary? My Chihuahua died, and his name was Gary. A new fund, Anti Stalkers United. And today is his birthday. Now, he died, but we all called him Gary. We never called him Gary because it was the snail, Gary from SpongeBob, which I don't know if you know that snail, but he was a cute snail. And Huxley would always go, "Gary." And then I would do it. And I'd be like, "Come here, Gary." And he loved it. And he died. Gary died of congestive heart failure. Loved him. Had him from 8 weeks old to 12 years. He had to take his heart pills just like Fred, but God, he was cute. And he passed, and today was his birthday. So, Gary Mackey, you're a little angel. Thank you. Your friend Chicken Little needs to calm down. Yeah, so she talks about how we're all getting our rights taken away. We're all going to be arrested, and we're going to have no rights. And I'm like, wow. And she can't believe that, like, I never have a reaction to this. Now, you're talking to an ex-Scientologist here, so you do have to keep in mind that if someone put this to my head, I'd probably go, wow. Like, I don't react to things. I have very delayed reactions. Hey, old Charlie. I've got very delayed, whether it be good news or bad. I'm always kind of like, I can't tell you how many times Tommy will give me some shocking news or he'll be upset about something. And I'll go, wow. And he'll go, "Kid, did you hear what I just said?" And I'm like, oh, like I have to react to it because I have no reactions whatsoever to a lot of things. So she'll say shit like, "You don't care that you're, as a woman, your rights are being taken away." And I'm like, I mean, all I really want to make sure of is that Taco Bell still has the Enchilito because it's only here for a limited time. Okay. And if I pull up to Taco Bell to get one and they're like, "You're a woman, I'm sorry, your vagina is no good here. We don't take money from your vagina." Hey, Bella Balooza, Chipotle again. Like if I walked into Chipotle and they were like, "We don't want your kind here. You've got ham flaps hanging between your thighs, girl." That I would feel like my rights are being taken away. Um, my Costco runs, right? Like if I scanned my membership card, "Hey, Bridge," and they were like, "No women allowed." You know, like when they do that to Snoopy in Charlie Brown. And they go, "No dogs allowed," right? Beth, maybe. Yeah, there's always something scary happening in the world, Yon, but that's been going on for a long time. And I don't freak out about things. Now, maybe I should, but I don't. And not everybody has to weigh in on every matter either or try to scare others. Gary. No, Gare Bear. No, you got to keep that name. It does for me too, Joan Marie, but I just rush home and then I just sit on the toilet and eat it. Ah, and Doritos are so good, P. Taylor. So, what I'm saying is this: I don't freak out. We're not here for very long. Like, if you're lucky, you live 7 decades here. Hope, probably. I don't know that I want to waste my time being like, "What about this? What about that? Doom, gloom." Like, I don't know. So the point is, I put attention and value and energy into my life. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I don't like, here's the thing. I say this to her all the time because she'll go, "Wow, you don't know anything about what's going on in the world." And I'll go, "Let me ask you this. What the fuck are you doing about it? What are you doing to change it?" I can only change what's grounded in my immediate reality. So even if I get upset about the babies in Somalia or the war in Iran, yes, like I don't see anything wrong with putting emotion into that, but calling someone or like shaming someone because they're not as upset as you are is odd to me, because what can I do about it? Sure, like we can vote. There's basic things we can do. But what are you going, and I've pissed her off before because I'm like, "What are you doing about it? Why don't you fly to Iran then? Like, why don't you do fuck, man? Get over to Somalia and start inoculating babies, right? Like, isn't that like where they give them shots?" I don't know. It's weird to me. Yeah, being just sad all the time about things that are completely out of your control are odd to me. It's odd. It's a weird way of living. And I know people do it. My mom is like that. My mom watches the world news every day. And when I was about to go to Ecuador the last time, she was like, "I think you need to be careful because they're killing people." And I was like, "Who's killing people? Is that something new?" And she was like, "Just be careful traveling because people are dying." I was like, "Where?" Like everywhere, right? Like how people die every day. Like everyday people, like actually, someone just died. Like every second, you mean? And she was like, "Just be careful out there because women are dying." And I was like, "Okay, noted. Like, got it." It's weird to me that people waste time on shit they can't control. However, we do have free will to do that. I don't watch the news. I never have. My ex-husband Jeff glued to Twitter and the news and politics, and I just always thought this is such a waste of fucking time. Not to be disrespectful to people right now who are glued to that stuff, but just it's a waste of time as far as there's nothing, you can't do anything except argue with people on the internet. Like Jeff would waste hours and you'd see like 162 comments of arguments and posting links, and he'd be like, I have to like prove that I'm right. And I was like, this is such a waste of time. It's so strange to me, the shit that people place importance on. That's odd. You can't do anything about that. Nothing you can do about that, right? Like, I don't care what side you're on. There's not, what are you doing about it? Nothing. You're just complaining whilst bringing others down. Anybody that can take a deep, dark subject and make it funny deserves a super chat, even though small. Lenora Gray, every cent helps, even especially if you're single and isolated. Thank you, Lenora Gray. It's It's honest work, right? Thank you, babe. Hey, Olga, thank you for your super chat. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's $5. I get nervous and sweaty when there's the bigger ones, but I even accept those. So thank you. Every cent goes to the small but mighty cult community. Thank you. Brilliant response to your friend, Reese. I do observe a bit of politics through debates and podcasts. I don't get involved. I observe. Which, Molly Moon, thank you. And I'm not shaming anybody who gets involved in it, who observes it, who argues with people about it. I just think it's strange because I say to her quite often, not so much, we don't talk as much anymore, but in the past when we talked, I would always go, because she'd get really worked up. She'd get mad at me for not knowing. She'd go, "You don't know what's going on over there in that country? Oh, you should educate yourself." And then I'd get a little bit pissed off, not enough to like flip out and react, but I would just go, "Well, I love that, Abigail." I would go, "Well, so no disrespect, but like, so the fact that I don't know about it, but you do know about it, and you're pretty worked up about it. Let me ask you this." I was like, "What are you doing about it?" And she'd go, "What do you mean?" And I'd go, "Well, what are you doing about it? Are you going to get a flight? Are you going to get a plane ticket over there to like help the government over there? Are you going to take bottles of water to those people? Like, are you going to, what are you doing to be hands on so that you can get control of what you're so upset about?" I don't find that I get upset over things I can't control. If I can't control it, there's no point in being upset. If I can control it and I'm upset, then I just get mad at myself because I'm like, okay, stop bitching about this and do something about it. If there's something I can do about it, then I'm like, there's no point in complaining. Fucking do or don't do, but like stop getting worked up. Just do something about it. But if it's something going on in Indonesia, what the fuck am I going to do? We're all going to be dead in like less than 100 years. Honestly, we're all going to be dead and gone and washed away, and there will be a whole new set of people. I don't know. Oh, that's hilarious. I do it too. I do it too. Tommy and I did it in Ecuador. I've done it in hotel rooms. Hey Sharon, if somebody leaves their signed in to their YouTube, I go subscribe to my channel, Tommy's channel. I'll subscribe to Lindsay's channel. I think that is hilarious. I work as a cleaner for an Airbnb, and some people leave their YouTube account open on the TV. So I subscribe to your channel on their behalf. That's fucking hilarious. Cuddle Me Jack. That is so funny. I bet so many people do that. You're funny. Thank you for subscribing. Hey, be more like Cuddle Me Jack. Go check right now. Go check. We'll wait. Go check. See if you're subscribed. Be more like Cuddle Me Jack. Okay. It's free. Okay. You got two fucking hands and one of them's holding a cigarette. All right. Use the other one to hit subscribe. Okay. Quit dicking around. I'm tired of it. Alligator. Cute name. Cute picture too. My sister lives in catastrophe. She has an opinion about everything. I think she needs to focus on her house. It's in shambles, but it's everyone else's fault. That's the other people. It's the Chicken Little effect. People, thanks, Sin. People who have a fucking opinion on everything. And you might go, "Well, Reese, you spend 2 hours a day on YouTube talking about everything." Hey, Megan Roberts, I do, but only the shit I know about. Like, I'm not trying to speak to things I don't know about. And most of the time, it's about my own taint. Of course, I'm going to have an opinion on my taint, right? I want to make sure it's healthy. I want to make sure it's thriving. I want to make sure there's a perfect ecosystem going on between my beehole, taint, which is like the middle spot between the two, right? And then my whole uvula. So that's all. I mean, I got to blow my nose. These things are almost gone. I got to go steal another box from my parents' garage. I don't know if you know that, but I haven't paid for a box of Kleenexes in like 2 years because my parents go to fucking Costco and like stock up on that. Now I do buy my own toilet paper and paper towels, but who uses Kleenexes unless you're sick? I mean, I don't use them that often, and I just justify it by going, "Well, I'm here. I'm just going to steal a box. There's 78 boxes sitting here. I'm going to take one. I'm 42 and I still steal Kleenexes from my parents. Hold on." I went to pick up Huxley the other day, and he was up there at my parents, and it was raining, and he was in the garage, and I was like, "Hey, Hux," I called him, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm up here in the garage." I was like, "Is Nene home?" He was like, "No, they're at a doctor's appointment." I was like, "Sweet, grab a box of Kleenexes." I was like, "Quick, steal a box. We need some." Yeah, so I have an opinion on everything, but I also do stuff to back it up. Even if, I mean, that's cool, but I still get a little weirded out by people. Lumen, you were so good at this that day. Sharing is caring. Um, you don't have to have, like, we're not waiting. Hey, Patty. Patty, I thought of you today because Gary, my chihuahua that died, today is his birthday, and it made me think of Noodles. Noodles is Patty's dog that died, and my God, he's so cute. Um, I bet, Hope. But no one's fucking waiting on pins and needles to hear what you have to say about everything. They're not. Like, you don't have to have an opinion on everything. And even if you do, if you're one of those people that have, like my ex-husband, if you have an opinion on everything, that's fine. But don't shame other people for not having an opinion on it. How about that? Like, don't fucking call up your friends and go, "You don't have an opinion on that? You really should educate yourself." Fuck off. What if I don't want to? If you wear glasses, you use Kleenex a lot. Not me, P. Taylor. No way. I can't. It smears my glasses. Um, wow. Offensive line mama, Jules. Yeah, I just don't, and I don't care if you're one of those. I don't really care what you're doing, to be honest. I don't care what your addictions are. I really don't want to know. I'm not interested. Like, if you don't want to share with me, I don't want to know. I'm not going to pry into your life. Like, as long as you're not hurting an animal, a child, and everything's good and on the up and up and it's consent, you're not like killing people and taking their nipples and peeling them off and making lamps and furniture out of it. I really don't need to know what you're up to. I don't need to know about your addictions or your habits. I think most of us probably don't want to know. I think that's, a lot of those things are personal, but like, if the kids are safe, the pets are safe, everybody's fed, and you're not slicing off people's belly buttons to make little knickknacks and place them on a shelf, you're cool in my book. So, what the real title? What was this title about? Let's get into, where are we? We're over an hour in. What's the title about, you ask? Um, was it the nipple lamps? Was that too far? Ed Gein did it. I saw his couch. He had a whole couch made out of nipples. That's what they made Buffalo Bill's character out of. So don't be judging me right now. It's a real thing. Some people have nipple fetishes and they murder people and slice them off. And I am a candidate for that because I have baloney nips. That's why I said it. So before you just judge Ass Chin Shan, there was a reason I said what I said. Now let's get to what I was talking about here. I have something that I want you guys to hear. Okay. I want you to listen up, listen well. Okay. Listen good, because I really like this. And while we are changing the subject, we do it all the time. So pivot, people, pivot. Nipple lamps, subject change. Okay. Hey, fanciest face. I have a habit of putting my finders in my armpits like this and smelling them. Superstar. Molly Shannon style. Fresh. Hey, avocado professor, where have you been? You have hard salami nips? Yeah. I have pretty good size. Like, they're pretty good size. Tommy likes them. He calls them Italian nips. Hey, Amy Knight. Who is Ask Chin Shan? Shannon. She's this psycho lady that like has been saying for years and years. And I don't know if it's because she's actually crazy and she thinks it, or if she started this lie and she has to keep it up because she put it on the internet. I don't know the answer to that. But there's this crazy lady named Shannon. She swears she's like super stable. I'm so sorry, Rachel, squirrel girl. She swears she's stable and like normal, but she also says that she's in a relationship with Tommy on the side. and they bone all the time. And like she's met his family, and she's like, every time he's with Reese, he's always trying to call me. And I'm like, that's, and she says she has all these naked videos of Tommy, and he's been like, put them out. You have my permission to put out all of our texts, all of these videos that you claim. She's just a true psycho stalker, and it creeps me out. At first, it was funny, but now it's been going on for years, and it's frightening. And she makes not channels, hate sites. Like she talks about it, like more about me than him. And it's weird. It freaks me out a little bit because I'm like, I don't know you. If you're boning him, like just stick to Tommy. Why are you talking about me? Hey, daft woman. Is my choker vintage? No, I got this in a store in Kansas City. It's her fantasy. Let her live it. Joan Marie, live and let live, even the crazies. No, but I do love this. It's turquoise. It's just little flat turquoise. And I never wear this thing, and I should. I like how it kind of pops. You see what I'm saying? Thank you for noticing. Give it to God. That's crazy and scary. Probably some troll leaving it in his mother's basement. I do think she could be a man. Ask Chin Man Chan. She could be a dude. I've seen her picture, and she definitely, I showed it to some people on my Zoom call, and then also some close personal friends, and every single one voted and said, that's a dude. And which is fine. I don't really care, other than Tommy should care, because that's deeply uncomfortable that, she puts on a wig. And thanks, Amy. She has John Travolta's chin. She has like a deep ass chin. And I think it could be a man. And I don't know, but it's frightening either way. It's frightening as all get out. So I want you guys to listen to this because it's absolutely beautiful. And I want you guys to really think this through. And then we're going to discuss it afterward. It's probably about 30 seconds long. Thank you, Bella Balooza. And I need you to hear this. I got it, the title of this from this. Okay. Let's have a discussion about it. Let's first hear. Okay. Ready? Turn up your volumes, people. Also, this dude is like tattooed out, which it's extreme. He's like even tattooed on his face. But I don't know who he is, but I like him because he seems like a really cool dad. Reese, have you ever thought it's not Tommy that she likes? Maybe it's you she's obsessed with? Well, that's even more fucking terrifying. Thank you, Jan. I may not sleep at all tonight. Listen. Why does this do this? Why do I have no volume? Why is it 2026? Why does Verizon do me dirty?
Sorry, Daddy.
That's okay, love. We're just having fun.
You want Daddy? Sorry.
It's okay, love. It was just an accident. No worries. Thanks for the water. Hey, man, Dr. Smith is heated. I'm really going to need you to get over there, smooth things out, explain the whole situation for me.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, I'm going to have to call you back.
Sorry for interrupting, but it's important.
No worries, love. You're important, too. What can I help you with?
Why do you keep doing that?
Because I want you to see how many times you're apologizing when you haven't done anything wrong. So don't apologize for needing help, and never apologize for just existing. Because, love, I spent my whole life saying sorry before anyone could get mad at me. And I thought I was being polite, but I was really just a scared kid trying to keep the peace. So the moral of the story, love, what I really want you to take away and learn is that you should apologize if you make a mistake or if you hurt somebody. But don't apologize just for existing. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
All right, get some rest, love.
Okay.
Here you go.
I absolutely love that. Because if you notice in the beginning of this, look, she bumps into him and she goes, sorry, Daddy.
Sorry, Daddy.
That's okay, love. We're just having fun.
You want Daddy? Sorry.
It's okay, love. It was just an accident. No worries. Thanks for the water. Hey, man, Dr. Smith is heated. I'm really going to need you to get over there, smooth things out, explain the whole situation for me.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, I'm going to have to call you back.
Sorry for interrupting, but it's important.
No worries, love. You're important, too. What can I help you with?
I love this. I have to
Why
play it
do you keep
again.
doing that?
Because I want you to see how many times you're apologizing when you haven't done anything wrong. So don't apologize for needing help, and never apologize for just existing. Because, love, I spent my whole life saying sorry before anyone could get mad at me. And I thought I was being polite, but I was really just a scared kid trying to keep the peace. So the moral of the story, love, what I really want you to take away and learn is that you should apologize if you make a mistake or if you hurt somebody, but don't apologize just for existing. Does that make sense? All right, get some rest, love.
Okay.
I absolutely love that. Where would we be today if our fathers or mothers said that? I absolutely love that so much. And I see all of you did too and needed to hear it, right? Hey, Weird Wig. I think that is so perfect because how many of us are that little girl? She bumped into his arm barely. And she was like, sorry, daddy. She knocked over that ashtray or whatever that was. She was like, sorry. She interrupted him on the phone. She was like, sorry. How many of us could have absolutely used that when we were children? He's a wonderful dad. I have no idea who that guy is. I don't care about his tattoos. I know people love to judge people with tattoos, especially on their face, and he had piercings. That's the last thing I judge someone on. But I thought it was such a beautiful thing. I thought that was such a lesson that I was like, I want everyone to hear this today when I stream, because I find that especially women, I'm around more women than men, constantly apologize. I do it all the time. I do it in public all the time. I do what that little girl did, and I am not unique. I've seen tons of human beings do it. And I thought it was so beautiful, the message he gave her, that you're not in trouble. And he would apologize before when he thought he was going to be in trouble. I love that, Alligator. And there was just something so special about the don't apologize for existing. It's almost a little bit emotional because so many of us apologize for taking up space. That is so fucked up. And I think we do it on a routine. We don't realize we're doing it. I think it's a little bit of an automatic, it's a loop kind of a thing, but it's nice to stop and see something like that and put that into perspective and just highlight it for a minute. For breathing. Yes, Weird Wig. Hey, Mad Drop. Jojo, I always apologize. I apologize when someone walks into me. I do too. If somebody bumps into me, I say, I'm sorry. I do the Midwest thing and I go, oh, sorry. We've got to, you're fine, Mad Drop. We've got to, like, it's not just a simple thing. It's not just I'm sorry. That's a bad habit, because I feel like it is what Weird Wig just said. Like, we're sorry for what? Breathing? Sorry for taking up space? Sorry for making mistakes that everybody does, like bumping into someone? That's stupid, right? That's dumb. Like, that happens. That's fucking life. And if somebody sets off about that or loses their shit, that's their problem. But I'm a little tired of, like, I don't know. I don't like that I do it all the time. And I think that there has to be a way where we can be more mindful of it, like self-aware that we do it. But good for you, Molly Moon. I just absolutely loved that guy. I loved the dad. If Tommy and I had children, which I wish we had, I wish that we could go back and have had kids. We're too old. It won't happen. But I sometimes think about it because, yeah, Queen of the Machines, but it's easier said than done, right? No one should have to apologize for being themselves. But I sometimes think about, like, how cute and sweet of a dad Tommy would be. He would be just like that, especially to a little girl. I could totally see that exact replay of that happening with him. Like, first of all, Tommy's not the type of guy anyway that would be irritated if me or a child or anyone bumped into him or knocked something over. He has the most patience in the world for things like that. Hey, Monk. So he's not like for the reason I say that is my dad was constantly angry. He was mad that I existed. My dad was true, Mad Drop. My dad was absolutely, like, insane with rage all the time. My sister and I, as much as of a memory as I have with my sister when we were little, we would watch his eyes get really big and his veins, like his neck veins, would pop. He got pissed over every little thing. I remember being little, like constantly doing this. Like, I was just scared all the fucking time. that he was going to scream, because he did. So, P. Taylor, I think health wise, and just 42 is a little late to have kids, but it could happen. My sister had, it can't happen because Tommy had a vasectomy, but I'm saying I could carry a child. I still ovulate, have periods, and my sister is 4 years older. And she has 2 kids, a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. She's 46. So it absolutely could happen. You look to them for the mood. Alligator, that's a great point about parenting. You look as a child. I don't think people realize how much like kids are reading the room via their parents. And I was always tiptoeing around. I was terrified of my dad, and my mom left when I was 6. So all I had was this fucking guy who was a hothead, madcap all the time. And I know Tommy very, very well. And I know that he has all the patience in the world. Like, he does not, mistakes like that, he would never lose his shit over. But I love Tommy around kids. It's like when we're in Ecuador, guys, Ecuadorian children are so cute. They're beautiful. Like, they're just so exotic, and they have like the most beautiful, precious, perfect little skin and faces, and they're so cute. And I just love them. I love their skin tone. I love everything about Ecuadorian kids. And every time we see one, which is often, we see him a lot, he's always like, look at that little girl. Oh my God, she's so cute. Like, Tommy would be such a good dad. And he is a good dad. He has kids. But what I'm saying is, it would have been fun to experience that with him. It would have been really fun. And I think Tommy would have been just like that dad on that video, just like teaching her that, like, don't apologize for being you. And I think that is such a, hope. It's hard when you are raised by somebody who's screamed or yelled or you were always frightened of. It takes some time to unpeel that shit, unlearn that shit as you get older. I know for me, it caused an enormous amount of issues, especially with the masculine role, with the man, right? Like, I definitely coped in weird ways because of my dad. And I'm dealing with that. I think I'm so much better than I used to be. But I think it's worth, always in trouble, Karen. I always felt like I was in trouble. I still feel like I'm in trouble. I had something happen to me this week that had nothing to do with me. Literally, like, I didn't cause it. I didn't even know about it until I found out about it. And it was something in my friend circle. And it was some, what's the word I'm looking for? Shady. It was some shady shit that went on. And I'm not kidding. When I heard about it, when I found out about what had happened, I thought I was in trouble. Now, in what world is that normal? I was like, oh shit. I even said that to the people I was talking to. I was like, I feel like I'm in trouble. I didn't have anything to do with it. I didn't cause it. I didn't have any hand in it. But it's like, it's a normal reaction, I think, when you grow up with abusive, kind of verbally abusive or physically, I hope not, abusive parents, where it's like you constantly feel like you're in trouble. And I fucking hate that. And I've got to break that habit. I'm so much better than I used to be. I still hide things because I'm worried I'll get in trouble. I'm 41 and live alone. Daft Woman, that is so sad. I appreciate you admitting to that with us. But it is a common thing. And I want to say among women, I don't know about men. I can't speak to men as easily as I can women because I talk to women a lot. But I think it is a very common occurrence for women to feel, right, like they're in trouble. They're like, we're waiting for the other shoe to drop. And I fucking hate it. Like, I rebel against the idea right now. It makes me very upset that I do that still. I still do that. But it's not, I don't blame just my dad for that. Anybody would probably tell you who came from Scientology, I would guess, especially a female. You get in big trouble in Scientology. You get it for living your life. You get in trouble for getting sick, right? I got in trouble when I found out I had diabetes. Because what did I do to pull that in? Meaning, what crimes did I commit to have the audacity to get diabetes. So you get in trouble for the most ridiculous shit in Scientology. So I don't, it's probably a combination of that, but also my father, Susan Trigg. I have to leave early tax. Nobody's ever paid to leave early tax. People always pay for late tax, like Linda Stokes. That's new. That's a new way to grift. That's a new way to get money from people. Thank you so much, Susan Trigg. Thanks for inspiring us, paying your cult taxes, but also trying to get others to do the same thing. Or maybe that's me doing it by using my mind powers. Thank you, Susan, for setting that example. The cult loves you, girl. See you tomorrow. It's a real thing, guys. It's a real, I actually, the next time I do a stream with Tommy on Colts and Crims, I kind of would like to talk about this. Me too. Cuddle Me Jack, who subscribed from a hotel room because you're a cleaner in a hotel room and I just love you and I think it's hilarious. I do this all the time. People bump into me and I apologize. Yep. It's fucked up. And men do it too. It's not just women. It's a weird habit. It's not your fault for the diabetes, Reese. You were cursed as a child by a witch to eat chips. This is true, Trixie. When I was a young child, a witch put a curse on me that I would eat chips, and therefore I eat chips. And last night I ate a half a bag of chips from Trader Joe's, and it is a real thing. And I'm not sure how to remove the curse. Trixie's looking into it. Do you think they do that on purpose? Or do what on purpose? Punish people for regular life situations? Yes. Yeah, I think Scientology is all about putting you into a deep state of fear. So if you get a cold, if you literally stub your toe, somebody's going to come along of authority in Scientology and go, I noticed that you have a cold. This is why almost every Scientologist I've ever run into or known, if we start getting sick, you know what they say every time? Oh, it's just allergies. You're like puking up green shit, right? And you're got a fever and you're sweating your ass off. It's just allergies. It's just allergies, because that gives you a pass. If you are sick, what did you do to pull that in? Come sit down. We're going to pull your overts and withholds. What are your crimes? What did you do to somebody? What did you do to another? What did you do to yourself? Who missed it? What did you do to make you wonder whether or not they knew? It's insane, right? There are no secrets. You are not allowed to have secrets with another. Of course, you're not even allowed to hold secrets with yourself. Not even bad secrets, just things that are personal to you that you wouldn't share with someone else. Those things are not allowed. It's taught shame, Sophia. It absolutely is. So I think mixing that with my dad's rage issues, and he had some fucking rage issues. I think a lot of us walk around going, oh, sorry. Like people fucking do it all the time. Karen, who doesn't? Who doesn't want chips, right? I'm trying to do less chips and eat nuts because my doctor told me last week that my diabetes is going to kill me, and it kind of scared me. Abigail says, I feel like this verse is needed. Abigail, by the way, I'm doing a God stream on Wednesday, and I don't know if you said you might be able to come. If not, that's okay. I'm just letting you know. I'm really, really excited about this stream. Guys, for those that are new or don't come, hey, Wendy Brewer, who don't come here very often, I am a former Scientologist of 38 years. While my uncle isn't the leader of Scientology, my uncle is a Scientologist. I don't know if that counts. My other uncle is not a Scientologist, but he worked for Coca-Cola. I mean, that's something, right? My dad is currently a Scientologist and gave millions of dollars. I feel like does that count? No? Okay. All right. Well, then I guess we just have me. I was a Scientologist for 38 years. And I realized that we don't matter except for certain ex-Scientologists. But I like to, every once in a while, talk about God, because that's like one topic I have a really hard time talking about because I don't know anything about it. So I could talk all day about Scientology to you guys, but I couldn't speak to God. And so I love talking about God and having just a God discussion here. This isn't a Christian channel. It's nothing weird like that. It just comes up. Good night, Caitlin. It comes up. And okay, Abigail. And I love our God streams. They're not, I just want to point out, nothing creeps me out more than people who will come up to you and go, do you know the Lord? Can I talk to you about the Lord? That fucking freaks me out. So that's not what this is. Some people come who don't believe in God. Some people come who have other religions. That's fine too. It's a very open, harmonious discussion. And they end up being my favorite streams. They're so fun. They're just things that it's just, I save them up. I save up things in my head about God or Satan or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm ready to do a God stream. We do them every 6-8 weeks. They're just fun to do. And they always end up being amazing. They just fall into place and I learn a lot. And I know you go, well, why don't you just open a Bible and save us the God stream? Is it an explore the concept, Reese? Yes, Mad Drop. Because I have a hard time reading books because of my Scientology training, which is why I love and really admire Laura FM right now for getting her GED. I have way too much training on how to study books. So my training kicks into high gear. Okay, Dee, have a good night, my friend. So I don't like to read and I have a hard time reading things I don't understand, like the Bible. I could read the Bible, but I would need somebody like Tommy or Abigail, like somebody who knows it really well to sit with me. And so I can go, this doesn't make any sense. What the hell does this mean? I could not sit down and do it myself. So make fun of me all you want for that. Hate me all you want, Shannon. You old silly girl. But we're going to do a God stream, Alligator, this coming Wednesday afternoon. Let me look at my calendar. Oh my God, I almost forgot I have that fucking call tomorrow morning. I'm glad I looked at that. Holy shit, I got to set an alarm. Okay. And then Bo is getting groomed this week, everybody. Say a little prayer. He hates it. So we're going to do that Wednesday afternoon. Love you too, Dee. There is an easy, Sherry Swiss says there's an easy, are you related to Cindy Swizz? No, it's Cindy Swizz. There's an easy version of the Bible on the Internet Archive. I'm sure there is. Am I a good cook? Yeah, I consider myself actually a pretty good cook. I enjoy cooking a lot. A lot of people have sent me Bibles, like children's Bibles, things that are easy for me to understand. For instance, I have this Bible and I freaked out one day on stream because I couldn't understand it. So this one Liz Tricks got me, and it's a fantastic Bible, I think, but I still have a hard time. It's just, I'm just at a too low of a level of learning to do it just yet. And here's the thing. Am I on the same time every day? Pretty much, Alligator. I am on almost every day of the month. There's one day a month we have a Zoom call on this channel where I miss that. It's the last Sunday of the month. But otherwise, I sometimes take a day or two off in between. I'd say there's 3 days a month I probably take off, but otherwise I'm here every day between about 4:30 and 6 p.m. Central. I'm Central Time. I'm in Tennessee. Would you be open to belief systems before Christianity? Would you be open to belief systems before Christianity? Oh, you mean before the Lord? Alligator, I'm so glad you're here. Like before Jesus was here? I don't know. What were they doing then? What kinds of things were they doing? Was there a belief system before that? I kind of forgot that there were people before the Lord. Interesting thoughts. See, I don't know. Tennessee girl, that's horrible that happened to Claire Headley. Abigail, so the Lord is like a father to his children, tender and compassionate. Mm-hmm. The love of the Lord remains forever. That's beautiful. Old Testament. I would have guessed that to be New Testament, but I don't know anything about it really either way. Abigail, that's beautiful. I like that a lot. Very easy to understand. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. He's pretty done with it. Yeah, Mad Drop, especially because I paid him off in bones that DS Kitty Diane and P. Taylor sent him. Hey, OG Gaslit. So this coming Wednesday, probably I would say around 4:30, 5 o'clock, normal time, central time, we're going to do a God stream. And I just love them. I have learned so much from them. But here's the thing. Wendy, she's great. Here's the thing about the God streams. They're not just like weird and Jesus-y. To me, they teach me a lot of like life, everyday lessons. And I base my channel on like deep thinking, right? Philosophical stuff. I love the reel we just played and talked about that. I can pretty much take anything that's fascinating to me and turn it into 2 hours. And I enjoy doing it. So I like going down those rabbit holes because they also make me think about non religious or non God concepts in my life where I'm like, I could apply that to this situation. So I've learned a lot from the God streams. They're not for everybody. And that's why I announce when we're going to do them, what day, what time, because some people don't want to be here for that. Some people are not into it. So I say that so that they get a heads up. Reese, will you look at other religions though? I would, Mad Drop, but here's the thing. I'm not looking at any religion. I wouldn't call myself any religion. I just like the concept of God. I like the stories, but it's not so much that I'm like, look, I don't really want to even go to church. I just, right now, I'm just accepting the taste and the feel of God in my life. So it's not really about religion. I wouldn't even know what religion you'd call me, right? Like my ex-husband was a Methodist. I don't think I want to put a label on it. I just like how I found God and my concept of God. But that's all I've got. I'm Brian Bolin. Did you have a birthday? Did something major happen? I've missed you and I love Brian Bolin. Like Hinduism and other concepts about God and stuff. I mean, you could introduce that to me, but I don't think I'd understand it very well. I'm too new into the subject. Christianity is recognized as a religion. Sherry Swiss, my streams are almost always 2 hours long, almost always. Now, the God streams have been known to be longer. If they go longer, they go longer. Are you talking about just studying other religions, Mad Drop? So I'm just, yeah, there you go. I'm just connecting with God. I find the God stream interesting. And see, Pat Jonas, as far as I know, doesn't label herself as anything. Like, I don't know that, I'm not even positive that Pat believes in God, and that's not my place to say. But I'm just saying, even people who don't believe in God or follow or have had some kind of spiritual abuse or religious abuse as children, they find it interesting. Like, I'm not trying to push, you have to understand, I am not doing them to push God on anyone. I'm doing them because I am an ex-Scientologist who, again, my uncle wasn't like a big deal, but I'm still an ex-Scientologist. And I'm curious about God. That's all it is. And I rely on asking my questions, and I have some dumbass questions. And it's not just God streams. I often have some dumb shit questions, right? But I'm not embarrassed about. Okay, Brian Bolin, I'm really proud of you, and I'm glad you're still here, and I love you. Yeah, it's to explore the concept of God, the stories of the Bible. I talk about Satan. I'm very curious about like hell and heaven, and it's just organic concepts that happen in my head. That's it. Like, it's not like someone's telling me what to say. It's like I build up things in my head and I'm like, I wonder this about God. I wonder if God ever does that. And then I keep those stacked up and I go, well, let's do a God stream. So it's not like scripted. It's not something like that. It's just, I came from Scientology, recently learned about God, love what I learned, love how I feel about God, which is all brand new to me. And I'm excited about it because we were not allowed to talk about God in Scientology or Jesus or any of that. And so this is a safe space for me to come ask questions. And somehow, some way, nobody steps on, like there's a ton of people in here right now. There's usually a couple hundred in the God streams. Try putting a couple hundred people together to believe, right, the same thing. They don't. Everybody believes something different. Some people in here are witches. Like, I respect all people's beliefs. I'm not here to push on you. But oh my God, I'm glad, alligator, that she didn't. But somehow it's harmonious and we all get along. Everybody respects everybody's thoughts on things. Like it's just flows nicely. And the only purpose of the God streams, it's not for me to be like, do you know the Lord? Come worship with us. I'm not doing that. That has nothing to do with it. It's my questions because I feel like a dumbass. I feel like a toddler about God. But I'm very curious and I want to learn and I want to know and I like to hear other people's perspectives and views on things. But that's what it's all about. It's not like, oh God, a Christian channel or oh God, she's going to push this on me. Never. How could I push it on you? I don't know enough about it. And I don't push things on people. I'm never going to be that friend. Okay, Bridge. Monk. Do you claim to be Christian like Abigail is claiming? I don't claim to be Christian because I'm not entirely sure what Christian means. I don't call myself anything, Mad Drop, because I'm not entirely sure what comes with the title. Do I believe in God? Yes. Do I believe in Jesus now that I understand the concept and the story of Jesus? 100%. So I'm not entirely sure, though, that I would go, I'm a Christian, because I don't know what comes. I don't know the baggage that comes with. I don't know what I'm agreeing to when I say I'm a Christian. I just know that I love God. I have found God and I believe in God, but I'm not going to get weird and be like, you should too. Like, no. I just have a lot of questions. And I don't go to church and I haven't read the Bible. It's just, it's a safe space to talk about God. That's it. I just am very new at this. Yeah, Anita, I am very new at the concept of God and the ideas. And I was told in Scientology something very, very different than what most of you have learned here in the real world about even if you don't believe in God, most of you know way more about the concept of God, right? Exactly, Dee. Exactly, Anne. Most people know a lot more about God or Jesus or religions or just the history or the Bible, a lot of those things. Most people know a lot more than I do. I am at 0. I don't know much, but every time we do a stream, I love them and I love what I learn and I always feel inspired. And then the reason I'm excited is I talked to Tommy about God. Tommy knows God, the Bible, very, very well. He read it a lot in prison. And he's also very well read from being in prison. And Tommy can go down a lot of questions with me. Like I will often ask him, hey, Cherokee Joy, my questions, I'll like save them up and then ask him. And we talked for like 2 hours last night. Sorry, Shan. We talked for like 2 hours last night talking about my questions about God. And I'll tell you what, I was lit the fuck up. I couldn't go to sleep. I didn't go to bed till like 2:00 in the morning last night. I think we ended our call around 1, maybe midnight. And I just couldn't stop thinking about what we talked about. It was all like a whole new thing for me. I was like, that's so cool. Like there's just so many, hey, Tony P, hey, Darlene, there's so many cool concepts that are flowing through my head now about God because I never was allowed to do that. It's just cool and freeing to be able to think about God. It's cool and freeing to go, I have questions about God. You can't do that in Scientology. I don't care how many PR commercials and interviews you've seen on Scientologists going, can I be Catholic and a Scientologist? You bet. Can I be Jewish and a Scientologist? 100%. It's not true. It's not true. Trust me, guys. I was in it for 38 years. Now, is my uncle the leader? No, but he did work for Coca-Cola. And I feel like that says a lot. It holds a lot of weight. So I don't think I label it anything. I just really, really like what I ask you guys. And this channel is what? I am a verbal processor. This is basically verbal journaling. That's what this channel is. Every day is something different. I often don't know what the hell we're going to talk about. It's not like I have notes. It's not like I have a script I go off of. I don't know what I'm going to say. And I find that very thrilling. And if I had a script I had to go off of, I couldn't do it. There's no way. I do best. Tommy calls it fishing without a net. I just jump in. So I really, really, really enjoy the God streams because it's just very on the spot. And you guys really bring it. And you usually explain things to me in a concept or a way that I can understand. That's important too. You kind of speak my language. But for me, the most important part of the God streams is just that I'm allowed to say whatever I want, ask whatever I want. I'm allowed to look as stupid as I want. And I do probably look pretty fucking dumb in most of those streams because I got nothing to go off of. You're talking to someone who I got nothing. I don't speak to things I don't know anything about. I will if I say first, I don't know anything about that. You'll have to educate me. I'm not one of those people that's going to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to God, but I love talking about it. Angie Mo says, I learned so much on those streams. And Anne says, and yet, Reese, I believe you have been divinely guided all of your life and are very in tune with your organic relationship with God. What a beautiful thing to say, Anne. That could be true. I mean, I feel good about it. I'm feeling through it. I don't know. I feel like I'm learning in Braille. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know anything. It's like when I get up to pee at 3 a.m, I do it in Braille. I don't want to turn the light on. So I'm like, okay, there's a shelf. Now that's not entirely true because one night I got up to pee and I flipped the light on and a spider that had tattoos on its arms and it was like just got out of prison. It was on paper. It was like on parole. It looked at me and it was like, yeah! And it took off running into the vent, the air conditioning vent on the floor. And I was like, oh my God, I'm never going to get over that. Kind of like the rattlesnake at my neighbor's. So I really don't pee in Braille anymore. I often turn the light on because I'm like, can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine walking to the bathroom or walking anywhere in the dark, barefoot? Okay. And I usually wear shoes, but not to get up and pee at 3 a.m. It's because I have the beaties. But can you imagine walking and stepping on a fucking spider? Can you think of anything worse? I mean, sure, being buried alive. I mean, there's that. Being tied up and thrown into Rex Heuermann's trunk. Absolutely. Sure. That's at the top of the list as well. Being suffocated, like someone putting a bag over your head and like tying it to where you just die that way. Yes, those are all at the top of the list, but also seeing that fucking parole, that spider on parole, that thing just got out of Victorville. It was terrifying. It was absolutely terrible. And it scared me as much as I flipped the light on and it was like, oh my God, a fat, white, depressed, awful woman. It was like, yikes! It threw up 2 of its 8 legs. And I think it was gang signs. I honestly believe that it was trying to communicate because I don't think they speak English. I mean, that would be very presumptuous. I think it threw up gang signs because it has 8 legs. Why didn't it just run? Why did it throw up signs at all? Right? Think about that for a minute. So it went, yikes! And it threw up 2 legs. Of course, it had all kinds of crazy fucking tattoos. I think it wanted me to see its muscles, honestly. And then it ran into the air conditioning vent and it barely made it. You know, it made a noise because it was so big. It was like, thunk, like it was like, thunk, like it, because it was not skinny, right? It was a crim. It was a criminal. It was a criminal spider. Kristen Hawk, did you change your name back? What's going on? I just got used to your new name. It was the worst thing that's ever happened. And do you think I went back to bed? Absolutely not. I was calling authorities. I called pest control at 3 a.m. and they were like, only if this is an emergency, call this number. And I called the number and they were like, what happened? Do you have raccoons in your bed? I was like, no, that would be a dream come true. I was like, no, I have a criminal spider. Okay. It's on paper. It's on parole and it had tattoos. And I think they were gang tattoos. It fucking threw up gang signs at me. I was like, bitch, please. I will fucking burn this trailer to the ground. I will take Gertie and Bo and I will walk out of here. Monk, he's doing pretty good. He's going to do a show tonight. What time is it? How long have we been here? Oh my God. Oh, Tommy said he'll be on at 8:10 tonight. Babe, can you please text your girlfriend, ask Chen Shan, and tell her that these are real? This is not extensions. God, she never gets anything right. Reese has had some real experiences in her journey into faith, belief in God. The God streams are just to help her answer questions she has. Yes. You know, I didn't know who this girl was, but apparently she died. This Hayden girl, Pantieri, so sad. Beautiful girl. I don't know who she was, but I saw it all over in my Facebook stream at 4 a.m. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay forever, Abigail. And while you guys are here, please hit subscribe. Just do it. You're gonna be glad you did. Has Tommy ever found a paroled spider in his bathroom? That would be a neat conversation. It would not. I don't know if he has. I just remember one time in Tucson, Tommy is equally, he probably won't want me telling you this. That's not true. He's admitted to it publicly. Tommy is terrified of spiders. He's terrified of spiders. But he's not as scared as I am. And I don't know that he classifies as terrified of spiders. So we were in Tucson once and there was a spider on the wall. And I don't know if you know this, Tommy's hands are about this big. They're just like giant meat paddles. Like he could literally paddle across the Atlantic Ocean with those things, like better than an oar. Tommy straight up goes like this. He just balls up his fist and he was like, psh, like just, if you're truly afraid of a spider, raise your fucking hand if you're going to kill it with your bare hand. You are out of your mind. Okay. I would rather go jogging with my hands next to my side, naked outside for the world to see. I would rather put a Marlboro Red lit out in my asshole. I would never in a million years kill a spider with my bare hand. That's not going to happen. I'll put a cigarette out in my ass. What'd you say? Oh, Janine. Yeah, you guys are sad about this Hayden girl, and it's really sad. It is sad. I mean, it's always sad when somebody dies, but she was beautiful and she looked really young. Okay, Anita, you just took me down a notch. I got 2 pet jumping spiders for pets. They're sweet and adorable. Okay. That's not appropriate. You just crossed a boundary and I'm terrified. I don't like spiders, but I have swatted twice at spiders with my bare hands, Trixie. Yeah, I would rather be dead. If I see a spider, I actually hate killing things, but if I have to, I'm going to vacuum it. I'm not even going to use a shoe. You know why? They're sneaky. What if the shoe has like little marks that like don't kill it? And then here's the other thing. I feel sad about it. If you kill a spider and it's still alive, like, you know, when it's like one of its arms is like jiggling, I feel really sad. I don't like killing them, but I just vacuum them. And then I think that's fine. They're just living in the vacuum. Anita Card, you're frightening my soul. I live in Scotland. Keep killing them with my bare hands. I live in a huge house in the forest. Well, at least you live in a huge house. I live in a tiny house in the middle of nowhere, but I love that you live in Scotland, and I bet your accent is fucking killer. Scotland people are wild. Like, you can't understand a damn thing they're saying. Has anybody ever tried? Have you ever tried to listen to somebody from Scotland? You're like, yeah. Okay, nice meeting you. You have no idea what they said, but they're cool just because of their accents. Their accents make them automatically amazing, but you're never going to know what the fuck they said. No idea. The tiny jumping spiders are cute, Rip Curl. Yeah, until they jump into your extensions and then you don't know where they are. So you light your own fucking hair on fire and you're running around in your front yard in your underwear. Yeah, that's real cute. It's a real cute look. Jojo, I thought you were in Ireland. You're in Scotland? No wonder I can't understand you. Remember that one time you sent me an audio thing on Facebook Messenger and I was like, wild. I was like, fucking crazy. I have no idea what you're saying. Jojo, you're in Scotland? Wow, that makes you so much cooler. I mean, Ireland is cool too. Oh, you're out of your fucking mind. Anita Card, what's wrong with you? I used to really like you. What's going on? Is that real? Anita just sent me this. Yeah, really cute. I really want to cozy up to that and get under the covers with that thing. It's only got 900 eyeballs. Yeah, throwing up gang signs. That's just adorable. That's absolutely. Well, I hope it tucks in right underneath my boob sweat. Yeah, get in there and just get in there with me. Jamie Castro, I hope they don't, because then I put it outside. Is the lifeboat scheduled for 9 or 10? The lifeboat is scheduled for 20 minutes from now, Rome. Thank you for asking. Yeah, forget it. Anita, you know what? I really loved you because I just think you're a really fun person and you're funny and you give good advice. And you also make an amazing charcuterie board. If you are getting married for the first, second, third, fourth, or even fifth time, no shame, no judgment here, right? Like I've done it. Anita's your girl for a charcuterie board. But I don't know. I'm having second thoughts about it because she keeps spiders just jumping around her house and she thinks it's cute. I feel like maybe you have a carbon monoxide leak and you should get that shit checked out. I missed a super chat. Well, Buffy, you little angel. Gertie Tax, paying to see the cult leader. Okay. What's the lifeboat? Asking for me. Hey, Chrissy Twig again. Me too, Debbie Love and Life. Why are people losing their minds and getting spiders as pets? I love you, Buffy, and thank you for the super chat. And the Lifeboat. The Lifeboat is a channel that we are all, here it is. You can go subscribe. That's my man. That's my significant other's channel. And he's funny. He does true crime. He was a criminal. There's Jeannie. Hey, Jeannie. Hey, Stanley. He was a criminal. He's got a really interesting life story. He robbed banks. He did drugs. He was a thug. I have no idea if that's true, but he's sober. He's bank robbing free. He's free range. He's organic. He's sexy. He's tall. He's bald. I like to get a hold of him. I like to swing. I like to climb it like a tree. I like to get in there. I like to do that. Of course, on my side piece time, I realize I'm not his main chick, but he's amazing. He's hilarious. His nose is bigger than any nose you've ever seen on planet Earth. He's impressive and he impresses me every day and I really love him. He's a very well-rounded criminal. And we also have a show that we do together on another channel I kind of forgot about because I was sick last week and then he almost died. He's a free range crim. I like the bad boys and he is that. You saw a spider on the floor at work. I used my raid and then stuck the garbage can on top of it. It's terrifying. Yes, I will show Gertrude, Queen Gertrude, because you paid to see her. Okay. That's what matters here. Be more like Buffy. Okay. Pay your taxes toward the cult fund, the cult community fund. Well, there she is. Beautiful. Speaking of the Lord. Speaking of the Lord, she was born in a manger. Kissed by the Lord. Touched by the Lord. Punky was sent here by God. And every morning, every effing morning, Punky wakes up and the Lord looks at her and says, oh my me, what a beautiful, perfect creation I put down there. And then Jesus says, oh my dad, could it be any cuter? And she's only simply placed here on planet Earth for a short time. She's here to judge everyone in the world because she says the Lord sent me here to judge you guys and I don't have to do shit because I just do what I want. I don't think that's entirely what God said, but she says, no, that's what happened because he created me and he was really impressed. And then he said, let there be light. Did you know that you were tawny? Did you know that you're really small though? I love it so much when she does this. Did you know? Oh, I love it so really tawny original Anne. Good. Good Lord, Gertrude. Kiss the footy paws. Did you know that you were really extra? Did you know that that's a lot of, ooh, I have your hair in my mouth. I don't mean ew. I wasn't judging you. Calm down. Did you know that that's a lot of extra sass for a tiny child? Did you know that when your brother gets groomed this week, you have to have your butt glands checked and your nails trimmed? She says, F you, I'm not going. It's really tiny. It's really a lot of extra. Lot of sass. Abigail says, closing. The Lord is close to all who call on him. Yes, to all who call on him in truth. May everyone on earth, I hear that. Good Lord, girl. Rip Curl, he just lays there. I'm not really sure. Bo is, he's a gentle giant. May everyone on earth bless his holy name forever and ever. Ooh, Old Testament. That's a good one, Abigail. Thank you. I love your scriptures. I know Tommy does too. Abigail, thank you for the super chat. And same with you, West Coast. Gertie Boo, love you. Thank you for the super chats, gals. Thank you to everybody for the super chats. I appreciate it. I love you. It helps me and Hux. It's never asked for, but you guys do it when you feel like it. And I appreciate it very much. Thank you for being members. Thank you for gifting memberships. It means the world. It really does. I always say that, but I mean it. I never, ever take that for granted. I'm very lucky, blessed, whatever you want to call it. I really, really appreciate you guys super chatting. Hey, Cindy Edge. Oh, Cindy, I hope your child's going to be okay. At the ER with a sick kid. Be careful and let us know how he or she is doing. Mad Drop, you can if you want. It's entirely up to you. Yeah, it's crazy. I've seen him here on YouTube. Before I ran into you, he did Nancy Guthrie. Yes, that's my man. That's my main man. He's a sex kitten. He's really hot, and I like to get all over it. Pete, we love you. Pete is always welcome here because Pete never killed anyone. He never butchered man nor woman. And that's important in a Pete. You don't want a serial killer Pete. You want a regular Pete. Well, speaking of gorgeous, unbelievable. I love you guys. Please hit subscribe. I should be back tomorrow if you want me to. I mean, I can come back tomorrow if you'd like. I planned to. Around the same time. Alligator, I hope you come back. I really do. I enjoyed you being here. Please remember to hit subscribe, hit the like button, hit the hype button. Shit, do it all. Please come back. I will be here tomorrow afternoon. And then Wednesday, 2 days from now, we'll do a God stream, which I'm just really excited about. I'm very, very excited. I've been at a computer for this stream, putting pressure on my stomach. So we'll see if I make it to Tommy's. Yeah, Abigail, take care of yourself. Love you, Joanne. Love you, Jojo. Jojo, I can't believe I thought you were Irish. I'm so sorry. She's Scottish. That makes it even cooler. Mods, thank you for protecting us. Thank you for your time and being here. And the rest of you also, thank you for your time. Means the world, and it's my love language, and I'm serious. It is. Quality time is my love language. So thank you for sitting with me while I just really went all over the place, and I apologize. Thank you, Alligator. I really enjoyed you being here. Love you, Trixie. Thank you to everybody. Here comes Fred, and I will be back tomorrow.